and the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. The storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me. Cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that good.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team.
Chase McLaughlin set.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll let this go for Goddard. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They'll take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick-6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Forced to his right. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Now he's loose down the right sideline. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. It is a big play on 1st down. An even 40 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
180!
Here's Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Mike Evans has a touchdown. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touchdown!
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
First and 10. Throwing is Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Bigsby. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. Saquon. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Barkley. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they think about what they want to do here on fourth and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, the goal for Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Mayfield to throw. Left side, he's got Aduka. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. To throw is Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Signaled for and taken. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That is intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, Mayfield out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I will be right back after this. Down and 9.
Good. 180. What's that?
Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys are on top. It's 14-10. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 32 yards.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
Here's Barkley, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
180.
Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They go play action with Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. This finds Ibuka along the sideline. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. He'll buy time left. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Taking on for Philadelphia.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll take this into the 43-yard line. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, left side for White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
38-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And it's caught. He got Godwin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10.
180! Done!
Throwing is Mayfield. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10.
180!
Baker to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Rolling right. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. A run with Barkley. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Great. Set.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
What's up?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Now look out, that ball is free in the end zone. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop, step, go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Antoine Winfield
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Man in motion is Smith. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this one is recovered by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
From 31, here is 2nd down and 5. To throw is Mayfield. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job of making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
For a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
20. Kings.
Now Mayfield. Swing this one out to White. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. And that would be a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Can as he throws it, the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
180.
Throwing is Baker. That's taken in.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Logan Hall in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. They picked up 17 through the air. 1st down, Philadelphia.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, we might be running out of time.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
180. What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
180. What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on fourth down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. 180. Done.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
It's a win here for the visiting Eagles.